Alright, let's see if we can get this guy in here. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can, yup. Yeah. Alright. Back to Jack in the Middle, and welcome back to Slither IO, guys. So we're going to try to beat Or's top score here, 45-22. Alright, for the sake of the guys who are just joining me on this video here, first of all, hope you guys don't mind. I'm trying a lot of things to make gameplay a little bit easier. Alright, so I changed the resolution a little bit, and trying in attempts to try to make gameplay a little bit smoother, a little bit less laggier. It seems to be working. It's still a little bit of lag, but you know what? It's not like tons more than I'm used to getting just from playing the game normally. So we're just gonna stay here. So you get lag normally when somebody is speeding or stuff like that. Oh. You know, when people are speeding and stuff like that, you're gonna experience a little bit of lag going on. All right. So like that, when we speed a little bit, get a little bit of lag. All right. So we're getting lucky right here. Let's be cautious. Let's just take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's just be cautious. This guy's coming back over our shoulders, and here goes Crash Man here. All right. So let's see. Let's see if he's gonna stick his neck through there. I was hoping he would. Or somebody would get him. All right, let's hang around for this guy here a little bit. All right, hang around here for this guy a little bit. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna hang around here for this guy a little bit. Oh, all right, guys. So lag is real. All right, so let me try to talk to you guys while I try to kind of just navigate around here. So what we're trying to do is make a kill box, right? Make a little bit of a kill box here is what we're doing, creating a little bit of traffic jam, a little bit of havoc. So you know, so it's not easy for anybody at all, nobody at all, to get around, whether the big guys, whether the small guys, nobody. We're not trying to make it easy for anybody at all. So here we go. We got one right here. Let's see if we could get some of this. All right, can't get too much. It's Father's Day, guys, so a lot of messages going off on Facebook. So I don't like to be here curling around my body too much. I don't like it. Just because of the lag situation. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it at all. So here we go. All right, so we get a little bit of length on us, and now I'm nice and comfortable doing me, right? All right, nice and comfortable. Here, we'll stay right here because this guy is moving really fast. So, you know, the potential for something to happen is going to happen around here. So let's stick with this guy. He is pretty frisky with the controls. All right. Okay. We're not the object of his affection. Let me say that first so I could relax a little bit. I don't seem to be the object of his affection, so I could relax. Okay, it seems like I might be the object of his affection right now. Here. Oh, that guy has good handle, doesn't he? Good handle he does. Good handle he does. All right, so we just wanted to keep him in control of that frisky neck he got going on there. Let's just send him back across his body for a little bit. All right, so we have a big guy on top of us. Let's keep the little guys away from the big guy. Just in case the big guy pops, we get all that food. So you just want to create a barrier. Don't want to make it easier for anybody to come across. All right, now what we want to do is, the way I play, guys, you guys already know I play, you know, rule the quadrant. That's what so it makes sense to me because you know, you get on the scoreboard and then you don't know what to do with yourself, you know what I mean? You're hardly controlling this thing anyway, so it's like you're hardly a killer, and you know, you're hardly a killer or anything, and you're here, and it's like It's like, what do I do next? You know, so for me, what I do is I just try to move around a little bit, try to make that a game of it. You know, I see, so I could say I rule the world almost. So if I can do all that and come back across, you know, make a full circle of the map. This is the map over here. So we're in the bottom left quadrant. That's where we were born at right now. What I normally like to do, I normally get to a big size, and then I start moving. But for the video's sake, I think I'm going to try to get on the top 10 first, and then I'll start moving. So we could start trying to kill people as soon as possible, guys. We could as soon as we want to, we could try to kill people. Okay, my thing is I rather play the squeeze game here in the middle, or just scavenge a little bit here in the middle, you know, because when you go to trap people, when you go to try to trap people, you kind of get into a little bit of trouble trying to trap people. You know, you get bigger guys that come around you, or sometimes even smaller guys, but they just have a long enough length. You're curled up in a trap. They just have long enough length to get at you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for all this scrap here. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this down here. Where did this come from? Look at all this down here. So guys like these, little guys like these is when I like to try to go in for a little move or whatnot, you know. Look at that there. All right, that guy there. See, now that's what I'm talking about, feeding over on top of yourself. You get into a lot of trouble doing that. Get into a lot of trouble feeding on top of yourself, slithering back and forth over yourself. You put yourself into a lot of trouble. So we don't want to direct her too much, because she is liable to speed up right now if we try to put too much direction on her. So we just want to go nice here, and we can make these turns. As scary as it is, we just want to remember we have the direction. We have a good handle on steering. All right, so we want to remember that, and we're gonna cause other people to lag. You know, we're gonna cause other people to lag almost. Because we are that terrifying. You know, we're gonna cause others to lag. You know, so we need to remember that we are kind of king of the castle almost. You know, we are boss of the hill. We run this thing, you know. So we need to remember that. So here we have a troublemaker coming up here, and we want, yep, here we go. He's gonna pop. Let's get some of that tail for ourselves. We got another one over our shoulder. I figure somebody would be coming for him. So let's just get some of that head right there. All right, so here's where we start trouble. Go out here, make a barrier. I think we topped our last score of 45. All right, we're gonna go out here and make it tough for them. Just eating food, but make it tough for them to navigate. You know. All right, that guy is a little bit smaller than us, so we're not gonna worry about him too much. We're gonna let him wiggle around. Then this little guy here. Oh. You see what I was trying to do there? Do you see what I was trying to do there? All right, guys. So, all right, we topped our last score, 49.77. Okay, so let's see if we go a little bit faster now that you guys know what we're doing. Quadrant. We're in the quadrant. Let's get some food. We got food lying around here. I guarantee you there's going to be trouble around here, right now. Okay, so quadrant, we are top left. All right, and then scoreboard 2800. All right, and then now that's it. That's all we need to know. Let's get into the action, guys. All right, that guy looks like a troublemaker. Yep, I know we could get him. Looks like. So guys, when you're tiny, you got the controls, you know. You could turn and you could wiggle easy. You know, nobody could turn and wiggle like you. So all this close quarters. Check the replay, guys. I think my hand touched the screen just now. I swear my hand touched the screen. All right, let's dive right into it. Okay, so quadrant, 2600 high score. Quadrant, right bottom. Okay. All right. let's go right into it. The center is where we're going to find some action. All right, so we're not. Let's not jinx it and say this is the last run, but we would like to get a good score out of this. So if we beat our score now, we're gonna wrap it up here. All right, let's follow the happy trail, and that will lead us to somebody usually. Now, just to start, I'll go to the center, but I like to kind of just be close. I mean, decisively inside of the quadrant that I belong to, just to remind me, because I'm kind of absent-minded and I forget these things. So I'm just walking around looking for happy juice. So I could spurt for something if I need to, or whatever the case is, save my life, whatever the case is. You want some of this happy juice around on you. So all this lag is going on. I am still gonna just brave it and stick around here, hoping that somebody dies, not me. Alright. Not me. Alright, so not me. This guy, he has too many little guys hanging around him for him to kind of be a big threat to many people right here, right now. So I'm just going to hang around here. A good place to be for these guys is around somebody's tail. So, you kind of block them off. All these maniacs just going crazy, You just kind of make a roadblock around somebody's tail. Don't give them too much leeway. And like I said, guys, when you're small, it's hard for you to you can't make a straight line. It's easier for you to make a straight line and get through some of these tight spots actually when you have a little bit of a body on you. When you're small, you wiggle a lot. It's hard to decide, am I going in a straight line or not? Your head is like your body. So it's hard to decide if you're doing it right or not. So this guy is kind of frisky, kind of like champion there, champion killers. These are some killers right here. These are killers. So when they see you floating around and you don't like to speed, they like to come at you. They like guys like that. They go at guys like that don't speed. Maybe they think that we are robots or something. We're functioning like robots, and they're just expert robot trappers or whatnot, whatever the case is. So whatever the case is, So yeah, guys. So when I'm safe when I'm in between a lot of big guys like this. When I'm in between a lot of big guys like this, I don't really have to worry about them squeezing me in and encircling me, because there's too much of us going around, there's too much of us here. So we don't have to worry too much about that here. So I'm just going to not be greedy and just take the little portion that I have. These guys are running around scared, and sometimes you just have to relax. That what I have learned is, if you get scared gets you in trouble. So sometimes just relax. When you're in between these big guys, yeah, everybody has been wrapped and died before, but you know what? Just take it easy. Take it easy. Go slow, and you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how hard it is for them to wrap you, because of all these little guys that are hanging around. They have to be careful where they poke their head, so you can't just dive right in. They can't just dive right in. So I have to be careful, because you don't want to hit the turbo at the wrong point. And so I want to control this guy's neck, where his movement is. I don't want him to have just free movement like that, to move around like that. I want to keep him kind of in check, Keep him on his own body. Is either he's gonna leave the area or he's gonna whatever, but you don't want him to have free movement. So what I'm doing now, because he's wild and free, I'm gonna stay here and kind of watch his tail and guard his tail. That wherever his tail is. Oh, watch this guy die. Oh, you look like a robot. I thought he was going to crash on that guy's tail. Sometimes they wiggle around for too long, they crash out. So, let's see if we could block this. Is a robot? Yep, that's a robot. That was a robot. We just got free food. Alright, let's get out of there, because... Oh, look at that lag, guys. Look at that lag. Alright, we didn't even beat or score yet, did we? Alright. Those things are dangerous. Be careful trying to get these things. So we were right there in the center and wasn't too much going on. Alright, so let's see if we could go rub up against some big guys right now. We're going to go look for some big guys to rub up against. Here is a guy coming around checking us out. Let's see if we could be up here when he comes out. So we could help him out with what he's trying to get done. Alright. Nope, he's not interested. Here's another guy. See if we could help him out getting what he wants to get done. Nope. Is he interested? Oh, look at this dummy over here. Alright, so it's laggy, so we want to go slow. Oh, he got killed by a bot. He got killed by a bot, guys. Alright, careful, 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 careful. Careful. Some reason there was a bot speeding through. Alright, here. So let's start here. Let's give some trouble right here. Right here, let's give some trouble. Alright. Let's give some trouble right here. Let's give some trouble right here. So I want to be careful with this turbo button. Be careful with this turbo button. So what we're going to just do is kind of like a do or die right now. We're going to just kind of be curling up in here, trying to get these necks all squished together. And where we can't get necks, we're going to get these little guys. Where we can't get necks, we're going to eat on little guys for a little bit. Alright, so you just want to be brave. Go ahead and keep moving through. Yeah. Keep moving through. You're going to have crazy people like that going to take chances. And that's what you got to do. You know, all of us, we're going to take chances sometimes and whatnot. Alright, so hopefully this guy, so don't get scared. Hopefully this guy is going to, go back that way to eat and let me out of here. Let me out of here. Alright. So there, that should be the end of his tail right there. We're going to go back this way and kind of, well, we were going to try to go back that way. Kind of trap that guy in. See, alright, we got that guy. Did I get his head? Got his head. Got his head. We can't get too much else. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy in here. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can, yup. Yeah. Alright, let's get back in there. Let's get back in there and steal some of that. Let's get back in there and steal some of that. Let me open it up a little bit for him, yup, so he could get out and he could rat back on me. Oh, he got us both. Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, we didn't even beat our record. We didn't even beat our score. But the video is probably getting long enough. Did you see how quiet it was just now? Oh my god, you could have cut the silence with a knife. Okay, guys. Alright, catch you in the next one. Look at that.